Howdy everyone, welcome to episode 9 of Great Ideas with Great Minds. Today we'll be talking about being genuine and why it matters. And so it's not an invention, but being genuine is probably one of the greatest things you can do for yourself, your invention, or your idea you're trying to spread. And I say that because transparency is amazing. To have the ability to sell yourself, your idea, or your invention without worrying about how much money it's going to make, how well it's going to be received, and just putting your cards on the table and saying, this is what I believe, accept it or not, but this is it, takes guts. Not only does it take guts, it takes commitment. Because if you're focusing more on getting something out there and less on how it's received, then you can spend more time developing it, creating your passion for it in a new way, and, well, less time stressing about it. Because believe it or not, no matter how well you try to market something, pitch it to an audience, or fine-tune it to hit the correct audience to make the optimum amount of profit and popularity, well, it might not work. And so, rather than making your hairs go gray and pulling them out, how about you actually just stick with what you believe and work through that? Because maybe I'm the only one, but doesn't it get a little bit frustrating and boring when always looking through YouTube and other mediums, you just see people trying to sell their idea, saying, subscribe to me, give me more money, like this. And that's like 30 seconds to a minute of their videos. Or you hear a politician talking, or someone for religion advocating their religion, and all they do is say why you have to believe them, and they never really say what they believe, or leave an amount of vulnerability to say that they're possibly wrong. But it's okay if they're wrong. Because to go on that brave path of possibly being wrong and allowing someone to accept that, that is the level of vulnerability that incites change in conversation. Because people recognize that. Where you're not trying to shove your idea down someone's throat, where you're not trying to make someone buy your invention, well, it leaves a little bit of space to think about it and appreciate it. Because then it takes all that pressure off the table and it acknowledges that there is now something happening, and that someone can choose to take or not take what you're trying to give. And guess what? If they don't take it, the world's not over. Heck, maybe your first failure, your second failure, your third failure, and so on and so forth, happens for a reason. I mean, I've said it before, but how many great inventors would we have in our history books if they all made their first invention, it was a success, and that was it? I mean, shoot. Whether you look at political figures, celebrities, military heroes, there's plenty of failure out there. There's plenty of times where people struggle. And there's plenty of times where it's hard to be yourself, because there's every indication that what you are or what you're trying to sell isn't what people want. But if you just try to sell someone else's idea and play it safe, what are you actually delivering? That spark within you that you see and that you have generates something that we can't see. And that is why it's important for you to be able to share that. And it's even more important for you to not dilute it by trying to make us buy into it. Sell it? Sure. But sell it in a way that sticks true to yourself. Don't cut it down, overmarket it, and try to make it in the new niche. Dare to be bold about it. It's that risk that's respected, because the risk entails the fact that you might not get a reward. And yet, imagine how big that reward will be. And at the end of the day, you stuck to your guns. You went into the arena, faced it all down, And you can say, I was me. This was it. Take it or leave it. This is what I believe. This is what I made. And that is something. That's something that someone cannot take away from you. That's something that no price tag can be put on. And no amount of likes can really create. And so, please, be genuine. Be yourself. Don't worry about the views. Don't worry about the dollar signs. It may or may not come, but at the end of the day, just thank you. Thank you for being you. I look forward to seeing what you do. It's been another great conversation with you. Have a wonderful day.